Oh,
No,
just
I
starting
just
off
figured that y'all
terribly.
would just do it normal. This
Yeah.
would just be this would be the ghetto, but live.
We could do. I think the live stream will be a good idea. We can get everyone in Marshal's chat to throw down some questions or whatever they want if they feel so inclined, or if they just want to sit down and listen and have a good old time. But I hit record. I'm ready. If you guys are, we ready?
Just do it like normal.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to the Slam Nest podcast. I'm Superhero Joe, your friendly neighborhood host, joined by my other co-host, Chiplet Six, my boy Ekis Colt, the man with the beard, the man with the plan, and the very smooth, sexy legs, and then and then the dad and moderator of the whole thing, Dopehead Dennis, aka It Is What It Is 98. What up, everybody? How we doing, babes? Kind of free balling it today.
Yeah, a little bit.
We ain't come up with no game plan or nothing. Marshall was like, let's live stream it. I was like, fuck yes. Let's go in raw. Let's go in fucking raw. The only thing I really wanted to talk about today was, it's the holiday season. I don't think we talked a lot about Halloween, and a lot of us enjoy Halloween. How do we feel about Christmas? Are you guys into the Christmas spirit? You guys get festive?
I'm glad we're talking about this because I fucking love Christmas.
I do
like
too.
Way more than Halloween.
You like it way more than Halloween?
I'm like neutral.
Wow, you're neutral. Okay, that's fair. So we got some different opinions. Eric hates it. Marshall loves
there's
it.
parts of it I like, yeah, but like the Christmas music and everybody it's 2 months of this shit.
Yeah, so the minute
November
1st hits, it's a wrap, and we are in the shit, and that's fine.
I hate it.
I like it for I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I always go back to the whole dad thing, but even before I was a dad, I was an uncle first. So it was always fun for the kids. And now that I'm older, I kind of like doing things for the kids and stuff. And that's always a good time. Take them to go see Christmas lights. We did gingerbread houses the other day. It was pretty cool. Stuff like that. Like I like that because it's kind of some of the stuff I never got when I was a kid. Not throwing shade to my parents. They were just working all the fucking time. But I like it for the kid fun of it. And I like all the lights. I like all the festivities. My favorite thing, though, and this is going to sound very adult, I am a big whiskey eggnog fan. I fucking love that every year. Me and my mother-in-law get trashed off that. It is the best.
That's disgusting.
I'm looking forward to it this year.
Relate.
Yeah, that's fine. No one asked any of y'all to relate. I'm just throwing it out there. That's crazy.
Nope.
Who the fuck are y'all?
Lonesome Dove, Joe.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So I like it for those reasons, and then I don't like the fucking panic shopping and the gift giving can be kind of stressful, especially when you got very important people in your life, and if you have a lot of people in your life, you feel obligated to give everyone a gift. It's hard. So I feel that part of it, but I do like just the overall. I fucking hate the music. Don't get me wrong. I hate the music, but I like the happiness of it. And then you kind of lead right into New Year's, and New Year's is fucking lit. We always throw down on New Year's, and that's a fun time.
New Year's is cool. New Year's is all right.
Marshall, so what is it that you like, Marshall? What is this?
Everything you said, like all the shitty, like especially in Memphis, all the shitty streets that we have to drive by all the time every day is now with hanging lights and snowflakes.
That's fair.
Shitty, light poles and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just
potholes, but we got lights.
Magical in this shithole.
We got potholes everywhere, but goddamn it, that shit bright.
Yeah, it is right. Like you got the fucking ice on your windshield, and it's just like.
I
want to save Eric's for last because he's gonna go in. I can feel it. Dennis, what are your feelings on the holiday, man?
I don't know. I enjoy it. I have some fond memories. There are definitely like neighborhoods around me that we would just like drive around just to like drive down whole streets where like every house is on each side is like decorated with lights and shit. That was always pretty fun.
True.
Yeah. But nothing big really ever really stood out for me though.
Did y'all's family ever like get the younger folks to decorate the house at like whoever house y'all gathered up?
No, definitely would leave that straight to the adults.
Really? Oh well, I mean, it would be like teenagers. We would like hang the lights. Like,
there's a 3-year-old on my roof decorating. What the fuck do I do? Help!
Oh God!
All right, Mr. Grinch. I mean, Scrooge McDuck. I mean, Eric.
Hey, I wear those names with pride, son. No,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's things I like about Christmas season. Like first of all, the weather. I fucking hate summer.
That's the worst part.
I fucking love it. I hate the heat so goddamn much, especially California heat, like in the Central Valley where I'm at. It's just bullshit. There's no reason it needs to be that hot. So yeah, the 4 months, the roughly about 4 months that we get of cold weather, I love it. It's also like I'm kind of like a little kid. I like hot chocolate still.
Oh,
So,
I fuck with that. Yeah, I like that.
This is weather that I can enjoy a cup of hot chocolate with, so
And like
I like
chicken
that.
noodle soup and stuff like that.
Yeah. There are some like good Christmas movies that I like watching. So that's always fun to kind of sit down with my wife and chill out and
What's your
yeah,
favorite?
and oh shit, Gremlins probably.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mine were the, like the first two Home Alones.
Yeah, I love Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone's good.
I just watched the first two Santa Claus, Tim Allen.
Oh yeah.
I love those.
Those are good.
Too. I forgot about those.
Those are good.
I'm a big fan of the Jim Carrey Grinch. I watch it every year. I know that's like a given.
Yeah.
Occasionally we'll do Nightmare Before Christmas just because my wife loves that one and I love it too. And then, yeah, I'd probably say the Santa Claus movies. I fucking love the Santa Claus movies. The Tim Allen was an icon back in the day, man.
Yeah, right.
I
So
can't-
wait, do you guys just not like Gremlins, or did you forget that was a Christmas movie?
I love Gremlins, and I'm a big fan of it as well. But I mean, honestly, I usually watch it more around Halloween. But I knew it was, now you think
I
think
forgot it
about
was a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
it's just one of those things that just doesn't click.
A lot of people do. Yeah.
I'm definitely in the same boat as like I do love it, but I would definitely love to
Oh, yeah, definitely.
get more into that over the holiday season. Is watch Gremlins. That's not a bad idea.
It's funny that it's come to the point that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's like common knowledge now.
I'm gonna say something crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of
It
Die
didn't
Hard.
used to be like that.
I do not care
Yeah.
for Bruce Willis that much. I'm not a big Die Hard fan.
I like that movie.
I-
I don't think I would love it.
I haven't seen
I don't know.
any of
In a
them.
minute.
It's
been a
like
minute.
an aggressive, like anything like that, just really hardcore reminds me of the '90s, and I'm not crazy on the '90s.
Oh, I love it.
Really?
Like,
You don't
yeah.
like the Yippee-ki-yay?
No,
It's
not at
so
all.
sick.
No. Every time I see like like those little payphones, like in the little like payphone booths, like I'm just like, oh god, I forgot that was the thing. Like I hate being reminded of my age, I guess a little bit. Does that make sense?
I love watching movies like that and Rambo
fucking
and shit.
Well, Rambo's different. I just like Sylvester Stallone's just idiotic
How is
acting.
that different?
Because
It's still, it's macho action.
it's
That's
but
actually
it's
this
just
is a
his
good
voice
question.
that I
Like
love.
Stallone or Schwarzenegger? Who's on whose team?
I'm always gonna
I'm
pick Arnold.
Stallone.
I'm gonna pick Arnold. Arnold was just doing everything, and it was just hilarious, man. Kindergarten
Same,
Cop
yeah,
is
I'm-
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I'm Team Arnold.
That's
What about you,
true,
Dennis?
that's true.
Just more iconic
Probably
roles.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Okay.
I
all right,
was
so it's
thinking,
half and
like,
half.
Who's
All
more
right.
badass?
Okay.
Like more badass is Stallone, but Arnold, he
I
became
don't
like
know,
a governor,
man.
didn't he? Or some
Yeah,
shit?
he was the governor. He was the governor.
He did, yeah.
He was the governor of their state. Don't.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, why
Yep.
you gotta disrespect, bro?
Yeah,
Fuck.
that is their icon.
They called him the Governor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like-
that was the best part.
They didn't do that shit to
That's pretty
Stallone.
funny.
Stallone was like, "I'm gonna make the Expendables." Like, I'm not. I like Stallone. I think Stallone had Rambo, and that was really fucking standoutish. But to me, Arnold just had more shit going on. He had Terminator.
Yeah,
he had
he
Kindergarten
did a
Cop.
lot more stuff.
He had Predator. Oh my god, the original Predator.
Yeah,
like,
Predator and
Oh
Terminator.
yeah.
You can't.
Can't touch those roles.
Arnold was a mean
Yeah.
motherfucker, bro. And like, you just knew, like Stallone. Obviously, you thought, okay, he's a badass. But like, even the mere mention of Arnold's name, you immediately go back in your mind to like him weightlifting and fucking getting ripped and doing all kinds of crazy. Yeah, exactly.
They both make those noises.
But I'm saying, like,
They both-
I think
Dude,
Arnold was way more quotable
y'all
too.
are actually tripping though because Rocky Stallone wrote that hoe,
Ooh.
produced it, starred in it, and won awards for that.
You
hoe.
might
He
have
got
got me with
movie
that
of
one.
the year.
You might have got me with that one because Rocky is iconic, and I would argue like the more that they kept doing it, I didn't really hate any of it. I really enjoyed them as they kept going on.
It's still going.
The Rock,
It's
yeah, well, yeah,
crazy.
the fucking Creed
with the
movies are
Creeds?
incredible.
Creed movies,
I
yeah.
love the Creed movies. I don't know, man. Arnold had just more iconic lines though. Had more iconic catchphrases.
He was the king of
I mean,
one-liners,
yeah, his,
for sure.
His one-liners were
true.
off the wall, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
get to the chopper. I'll be back. I'm the governor. Like, shit like that.
Come with me if you want to live.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
stick
come
around.
on. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like,
Yeah,
Stallone,
he's the best, man.
Stallone just
I
had.
still love Stallone. I still love
do
Stallone,
too.
but yeah, Arnold, he takes the cake for me.
Oh man, we could have a whole debate on that forever. I could.
Good. I just
yeah.
wanted to know. We know it's divided now. It's
Yeah,
50-50. That
That's
works.
fair. I'm okay with that. Those odds I can take for now. We'll have a team
Yeah,
battle in
I'm
the
right
future.
with those numbers.
Do a straight up battle here one of these days. The shit is kind of crazy around this time of year though for me. As I'm getting older, I am starting to like the colder weather more. I'm used to be a summer person that just loves summer all the time, and I still do. Like I like going to go to the skate park and go skate. I like kicking it, going to the park, all that kind of shit. I like doing that, but as I'm getting older, I'm like, I just want to be indoors and just fucking put on my slippers and just fucking sit in a robe and just fucking
Starting
drink.
to sound like me.
Last year my in-laws got me a robe, a very nice like slick robe, and I straight up will just hold myself and just be like, yes, peak performance.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, we missed you last week, Marshall. It was just me and Eric yelling at each other about whatever,
Yeah, pretty much.
about cooking, really. And you know,
About cooking?
he's vegan, I'm not. It was just a big
Oh,
thing.
eat a fucking dick.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go back into it. No,
Asshole.
so I kind of want to pull your brain on this. Oh, are you for cooking or you prefer to go out to eat?
Like I would never go out to eat ever again if I had the opportunity.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that's where I stood on that. I was on the realm of like I prefer to get the ingredients myself, cook it, add my own little flair to it, and then eat that. And Eric was like, "Nah, bro,
Like-
I need my shit
like-
now."
I feel like I've had the best steak I've ever had in my life at a restaurant before, but like
Ooh.
it's still not worth it. I'd rather just like cook up what I can and make it how I like it, and I'll be straight for the rest of my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in that boat of I want to cook, but sometimes like there's obviously time and convenience and all those other things. But I also try to make the setup around, like we usually blast music around the house while we're cooking. It's me and Tave doing our thing. Stella's hanging out. Like I like the vibe of it more than
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
It's kind of
like
where I'm
two
at.
completely vibes. Like if you wanted to do that and have like like even if you're cooking steaks, it just feels like a barbecue where you're just blasting music.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
But I do enjoy going out
it's,
to eat
it's a
too.
whole nother vibe to go out and spend fucking ridiculous amount of money on stupid shit.
And then we yelled about
Yeah, we're talking like best case scenario though, like in hypotheticals, if those things weren't a part of it. Like obviously I don't do that. I stay at home and cook all the time because it's expensive as shit. And yes, it's a lot of the time it's not worth it. But if we had to choose between one of the two and they were both very easy and money wasn't involved and blah blah blah,
Okay.
yeah, my ass would be at a restaurant every fucking night.
That's very true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My argument on that.
I would have Gordon Ramsay cooking for me every
Yeah,
night.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
No.
that's a great point. Yeah, if I had
No.
somebody
Yeah.
here cooking for me, yeah, that'd be cool.
No,
Yeah, that
so-
would just add,
Oh
like, a whole
yeah,
other
if I
layer
had
to
like
it.
a
Yeah.
personal chef, it would be
Yeah.
done for.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
no.
Yeah, it's over.
bro.
all that money you're spending on a chef, I would spend on remodeling or
These are
getting a-
hypotheticals,
I'm just
man.
saying,
No money.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
remodeling
Okay,
what?
so I can.
I really don't.
If money's
dude,
not a thing, I would have made sure I have a big kitchen with all the shit I
Oh my
want,
God.
all the shit I need, and I would have like a big walk-in pantry with all these different ingredients. If I could, I'd have like a big ass storage freezer, have all these meats and all these. If I could do all of it myself, I would.
Joe, do you struggle with time management?
No,
How do you have this much time?
you make time, man. You make time for the things you love.
Again,
okay?
all right, again, hypotheticals, but for fuck's sake, dude. Every time I eat, it's just like I just wasted 45 minutes.
No.
I could
So
have been working.
You
Yeah.
wake up and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make me some French toast. I'm gonna make my own bread or do my
Oh,
own thing. Make my
hell
own
If
French
that's the
toast.
case, Joe, then go ahead and be my chef, dude.
No,
Yeah,
I'm doing it for me because I want to work for my own food. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Like,
does the dishes? That's my question.
I hate dishes. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
I hate dishes, but
Check
Those
this
come
out.
along with
but
cooking,
yeah,
Joseph.
I know. I just got done having this conversation with Tave. I love cooking, but I hate the dishes. But I will say, once I'm done with dishes, it is very satisfying to see an empty, clean sink, and I'm like, yeah, man, I fucking went in tonight. I fucking did this shit. Like that's
this
fun to me.
out.
Yeah,
If you had
I feel you on the.
If you
I
had a
always hate
5
cooking, but every time I get the dishes done, I'm just like, okay, I feel pretty satisfied about my work.
But wouldn't you be more
If you
satisfied
had
if
a-
you just didn't do the dishes anyway because you got takeout?
See, in that
You just
case, I would hire
Pour
someone to
the
do the
stuff
dishes
in the
for me.
trash and you still have a
If you
clean
had a
area and you didn't have to do
5-star
anything?
Chef cooking for you, would you do the dishes or would you rather pay him?
Man, I just don't want nobody touching all over
I'd
my
rather do
food.
the
I
dishes,
want to do
yeah.
it myself,
Yeah.
bruh.
I would do the
I'd pro-
dishes.
Your
like,
I'd
every
probably
grubby
do
night.
fingers
Yeah.
touching my
But
food.
like,
Let me do
but
it.
like he would like make like feast and shit. You have to clean like fucking like 3 pots and 4 cooking trays and shit.
Oh god, just destroying everything. I don't know. I like the I don't know. I can't explain. I would just go in. I like having a big kitchen. I would like to have a big kitchen with like a little mini bar, and I'd get drunk while I'm cooking. Shit like that. I'd be cool with that. But yeah, the dishes I'm not a big fan of, but I am satisfied with seeing an empty sink and being like, fuck yes. The other thing that we talked about, I think we talked about it last night, but I wanted to bring this up too. I like yard work. Eric hates yard work. Where is your stance on this, Marshall?
Yard work is sick.
Let's fucking go. I like.
Alright.
I like.
Come fucking mow my lawn then.
That's. Hey,
I don't have to.
It's cold. It's cold.
I would if I could get out over there. I like.
Yeah, I'll fly
like
you
olive.
over here just to mow my lawn.
I'm surprised that you even have a lawn, Eric.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mostly
got a
rocks
lawn in the back.
out there, bro.
Rocks.
See,
Yeah, I don't have a lawn.
I
yeah.
imagine in
Well, he
California.
lives in Los Angeles, man. I live in the Central Valley. It's just farmland over
And
here.
just imagine
mainly.
if you
From-
sneeze, it's just gonna be a forest fire, bro. Like you have to be so careful out there. It's just,
From like New Mexico to Cali, it's just rocks to me. Y'all don't have grass anywhere.
if you do it, it's that like
There's-
that faux pas like fake grass.
There's no grass.
It's
No,
like
dude,
that.
Oh, there's a
Bro,
lot of
not
grass
sure.
over here.
Oh God.
No grass.
Not the grass you're thinking.
But
of.
to talk about yard work, I would much rather have like a rock lawn than a grass lawn. Fuck.
What's a rock line? I don't know. What do you mean by that?
It's just fucking rocks, dude.
Like just gravel?
Or just mulch or
Not
something. Anything other than a
gravel, it's
fucking
just
lawn,
like-
dude.
yeah, it's just
A lot of big ass rocks. Like,
Google rock. This is the good time to have a picture for rock lawn.
It's fucking
Fuck
what
is-
Breaking Bad. Like a lot of those houses have rock lawns.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like desert shit where you just
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how much water you put on your lawn, you can't maintain it.
oh,
Here,
okay.
it's a big debate because we've been in a drought forever, and all these fucking rich assholes have these giant lawns. They're watering 4 or 5 times a week for hours on end. Like, that's my thing. It's like, first of all, water costs money, and
does.
if I'm
Very true.
like I'm responsible for this shit. Like, I could hire a service, but that would tack onto my rent, and I don't want to do that. So I do it.
Yeah.
But I have to pay for water, and you have to water your shit at least 3 times a week during the summer for a really long period of time, or else it just dies, and then I get shit on by the landlord, which
Oh,
not
your
fucking
landlord's
great.
kind of like that. That's whack.
Yeah, that sucks.
sucks ass.
The only thing they care about here
That's
is like
the
they're like, hey, don't let
unfortunate.
your grass get super tall here and like look like a forest. Like that's all they really care about over here in the south.
We have nothing but fucking grass. We got grass to give, bro.
See, I'm gonna harp back on the cooking thing in the sense that like I usually when it comes to yard work, throw on headphones, have a few beers out in the summer, do whatever, and like weed eat, get everything nice and edged up, clean it up. You know, the one thing I hate about yard work is like the like when it's summer or fall and all the leaves are falling. I hate raking because I'll rake it and then like the next hour or two there's more fucking leaves. I'm like, God damn it! Like I have to wait for the whole tree to fucking die completely before I can actually rake. And that'd be the only thing I really
is
fucking hate.
pointless, bro. What raking is so.
We kind of
pointless.
have like if we have company come over to our house, like and you know our backyard, I have to rake off the concrete, otherwise it's just gonna be fucking leaves everywhere, and everyone's gonna kick everything, and it's gonna be messy, and they track it in the house, and this, that, and the other. So I kind of have to, which kind of fucking sucks. But aside from that, like in the summertime when it's nice weather, like in the evening, like around 5 or 6, throw on some headphones, grab a couple beers, I can do that. I can kick that all day. The dogs are chilling with me. I'm just hanging out. That's
I mean,
where I'm at.
I could do it, and I do it because I have to do it.
You said do.
Well, I don't like doing it.
I think a medium-sized yard is pretty optimal. Though, so just big enough so you can get a riding lawnmower, but small enough so it doesn't take like 30 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm in riding lawnmower territory yet. Like, not saying like I don't want one, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like a push one I could get a little bit more accurate. I feel like with a riding lawnmower, I always feel like those people fuck up somewhere and they have to go back and do it manually later.
That's
I
true.
just from what I've noticed, I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you gonna hit this corner?
All right.
I don't get it.
This is not a good conversation for content.
I'm
Who
sorry.
gives a fuck about
sorry.
yard work? What are we doing on here? Let's stop talking about fucking
all right,
yard
let's
work and cooking.
Yeah,
What do you want
let's
to talk
move
about?
on.
That was terrible.
That's my
God
favorite.
damn.
That's my favorite thing about the pod is we just kind of go all over the rails with this, and that's fucking awesome.
Let's
So,
stay off these tracks.
We
man.
wanted. I wanted to.
These are the wrong tracks to be on right now.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so we were talking all about those subjects last time, and then we ended up having a discussion about Halo and Eric's getting into the ranks saying we played last night. It was a fucking blast. If you haven't seen it and we checked us out on all of our streams, we were all going in. We got our shit stomped in last night. And I think it's because a lot of if you look at some of the numbers on Steam, Halo's starting to take its like normal dip or a lot of games do after launch. Like players are starting to go to other things or do whatever. So the player count's not exactly at its all-time high at the moment. It's in a what do you call it? It's period of just like everyone getting adjusted. So as people are leaving, maybe playing a campaign or other games, the sweats are fucking out. We were fucking struggling last night.
Eric, you were playing before you met up with me and Joseph, right? In ranked.
Yeah, Sean and I played 1 or 2 games before we hopped in with you guys. Yeah.
And how were you doing then?
It was still pretty sweaty. Like yesterday, I think was the worst day that I've had, even before you guys hopped on with me. In Halo so far, and I've played quite a bit since the beta came out, since you guys told me that it was even a thing. And it was yesterday in particular was really rough. It didn't matter who I was teaming up with, every lobby was just sweaty as shit.
Yeah, then Joseph might have a point then, because I thought yesterday was just because we were playing in my ranks, and every time we were queuing up was against 2 other Onyxes on the other team.
Yeah,
I think
at least.
Yeah,
I think.
if that's the case, then yeah, I think Joseph has a point. Everyone who's playing right now are no life in multiplayer.
Yeah,
and if they're not, I know a lot of pro players aren't even playing campaign. They don't give a rat's ass about it.
I think a good chunk of it too is I'm not gonna discuss or I'm not gonna determine everything that like I'm Diamond 1, Marshall, you're an Onyx, Eric's in Platinum as well, and I don't think you're in Diamond now.
4,
That's
bro.
right. My bad.
I was 5 yesterday, but after our games, I went back to 4.
My bad. So what I'm saying is I don't trust this season's ranking yet. Because when I placed was maybe like 3 or 4 days after the game had came out or the multiplayer beta started. So I don't trust my skill set. Like I think I honestly believe I'm more in the realm of high gold, mid platinum, in that range. I know my skill set. I'm trying to be humble about this, and no one laugh at me in chat. I think that's where I personally fit in, and I want to get better, obviously, and be in the diamond and onyx levels. But obviously, that takes a lot more time, dedication. It's just like you see people in Apex and they're in Masters and all that other shit.
Well, I don't know.
I think what I was gonna say is I think that with the next season, as the game continues to progress and stuff like that, whenever we get placements, I think those placements will be a little bit more accurate. And I also think they need to make the adjustments to performance in the games, to playing the objective. There's tuning with the scoring, because you saw we lost a lot last night and we dropped, but not a ton. And I want to say that our KDs were kind of playing a part in that, but I don't trust the system just yet. I think next season it'll be where it should be. Does that make sense? Like I think it's there. I just think I don't trust it 100% just because like I placed pretty early when the game had just came out and only been grinding it here and there, and I don't think I'm actually in the realm I want to be in yet. I don't know. That's why I think I was getting outplayed a fuck ton last night. It was stressing me the fuck out.
I think there's some truth to that, but I also think that a lot of the kids that are still playing Halo these days have been playing since day one. So they have so much experience in Halo multiplayer, and they're diehards. I think Marshall, you could probably relate a little bit to that, right? Like Halo is one of your favorite games, and you've been consistently playing multiplayer. I'm sure you've taken breaks and shit like that, but you're still, you still know the mechanics. You're so used to the game that a lot of those kids are the guys that, I know you said you placed early, Joe, but I think the guys that were placing early with you also were just fucking really good at the game. So I don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm sure there's some truth to that, but and I say that because I kind of feel the same way. Like the first rank that I got, and this was, Dennis, do you remember? It was like last week or a week and a half ago. I just started playing rank.
I was just about to say,
it was just like a week and a half.
Yeah. Rank, and that was pretty late. And you placed in diamond, didn't it?
I placed platinum 6, the first rank I got. So wow. Yeah, and I definitely still do not feel like a fucking diamond player. I don't feel like I'm good enough for that. Yeah. So I don't know how I got there. Mm-hmm. So I get what you're saying, Joe, but I don't know. Plus, this is my only experience with playing ranked in any game. Yeah. This is my first time playing ranked. It's the first game. So
yeah, I think there's just some adjustments and 343 is they said on Tuesday they're gonna have like solo playlists for free for all and Slayer, things we talked about last time too with the playlist adjustments, which I'm excited about. And with ranked, I want to really, I don't want to say I want to know life it, but I really am only really interested in this competitively. I play Destiny pretty competitive, but they don't have a system for it. You can play competitive, but there's no ranking by your name. So in this game, I really like playing this just because it reminds me of the old school days, and it makes me, I have fun doing it. And I just want them to balance out like the game modes. I feel like that's a big thing, and I think they need to really punish players for not playing objective. I think that there should be some team comp. You know, it should encourage more of that all around. And I just don't feel like if I'm playing solo or playing with a friend and there's 2 randoms on my team, if they don't do shit and I'm doing all the work, it kind of fucks me if we lose. And I'm really hoping that they encourage that more. And if you quit out of matches, there's penalties. Like, there's just things that they got to do to tweak it.
As much as I want Halo to have only one ranked playlist for like competitive and Slayer, not everybody does. They don't give a fuck about it.
Why do you say that?
I think because nobody wants to play objective ever. They would just want to slay. So I think the best solution is just to have separate ranked playlists, like they've always done. In fact,
yeah,
Halo has always had like 5-6 ranked playlists to choose from. So I don't know why they only have one right now.
And that was the big issue with the community at hand was like Halo Master Chief Collection has all of the game modes, and you can perfectly select what you want to play and how you want to play it on what game or whatever. And they're like, why the fuck did y'all not do that for Infinite's launch? But I don't really want to make excuse for developers because what was it with Cyberpunk? Like, Eric, I don't know if you ever sat down and played Cyberpunk on the Xbox or what.
No, I was privy to the whole shit show it was, though.
I really enjoyed the game, and Dennis watched my entire playthrough during the 24-hour stream and all that. Or the 18-hour stream. Fuck. And I almost made it. I was just dying, and there was like 3 people in chat, and Dennis was about to die. It was a whole bunch of shit. The thing I watched a reviewer talk about it, and a lot of developers at the time, for me, I was like, hey man, they got the game out. Developing a game is hard, blah blah blah. And I was trying to make excuses for the developers, but a reviewer said, stop making the excuses for these developers. They're charging you $60 for a game, or they're doing this or this. There should be no excuse. There should be a standard for what comes with the game and what should be, expected. And this game has been in development for 6 years or whatever.
Nah,
you know what I mean? I feel like there is some kind of.
You can't put it on the developers though. No matter what they develop, the Microsoft is telling them how they're gonna sell it.
Very true.
Yeah, it's just like movies and studios.
They made all those skins to put it in the game, and Microsoft was like, hold up, bro.
Charge them, Jones.
Pause. Charge for all of this. And on top of that, I know that for sure because it's already been confirmed that the game was still not finished, the campaign wise, and they had to cut out 2/3 of the whole campaign.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, just to meet the deadline for Microsoft.
Well, then what was the whole delay for the last year? I thought that was that just them working on the graphics, like everyone was talking.
Yeah, they had to practically reset the whole project. So
that's ridiculous.
They really just made 1/4 of what they did and just kind of rolled with it.
Do you think Halo is gonna follow in those footsteps of maybe doing expansions or something for the campaign?
I hope so.
That'd be really cool.
DLC, because they had plans of doing whole different biomes, like Breath of the Wild was supposed to was.
Oh, so like you're not just in Zeta Halo. There'd be a different style.
Well, you're gonna be Halos have all sorts of different environments within them. And Zeta Halo is supposed to have different environments, like Frozen, or
It kind of looks like that on the map too.
Yeah,
like just when you're looking around and on the map, it looks like there was some areas that were meant to be snowy or barren almost. That's crazy because I really do hope that they do something different with this Halo and add some story expansions. That would be really cool. I think that'd be fantastic.
That'd be cool if they had like 2 separate expansions, one for snow and one for the desert, and just like even if the expansion was just a whole nother biome and like a new enemy or something.
Because you finished the campaign already, correct, Marshall?
Mm-mm.
I thought you said you had. You fucking bitch.
So no, I'm going for 100% on it.
I haven't finished it myself, but I have watched reviews on it as well, just to kind of like no spoiler reviews, but just to get those initial impressions before I start playing it. I always like to, I watch Skill Up a lot, and he does a good job about explaining do's and don'ts. And he says that there's a lot of open-ended questions at the end of the game that don't get answered. So I'm really hoping that that's a teaser of sorts for something in the future. But with multiplayer, I do think that are on the right path of things. And I think the campaign so far has been really fun and enjoyable. I like the open world. Eric, have you had a chance to play campaign yet?
No, but I will say, like, I think, again, I'm not very knowledgeable on any of this stuff, but I actually don't mind the all-encompassing ranked system. I think that typically, like, I would probably put myself in the category of people who just like running around and shooting people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a Slayer. I get that. I understand. But I think that after a while, I would think, just logically, that would get pretty fucking boring. So I don't mind, like, having the objective be a part of the game and having it be all encompassing and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, like, you're on teams. You're trying to win the fucking game, and the more stuff that goes into that, it can be interesting. And I don't think I mind really much having all that be all encompassing.
That's how I feel too. Like, I mean, like, some people just want to fucking play Slayer all day and have it ranked at that, and I'm just like, fuck, that makes no sense to me. But I think it would be smart on 343 if they just gone ahead and did it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm conflicted on it too. Like I said, I just think that there are some tweaks and some changes with the game. I have a fucking blast playing it, and I think that there's going to be more added to the game. Obviously, we got more events coming and a whole bunch of other fun stuff, and it's going to be great content. It's going to be a good time, and it's a start with how responsive they are with adding in the playlist that we're going to get on Tuesday. So, I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for Halo, and I'm hopeful for some of the community feedback and the changes. I'm just grouchy and angry all the time when I'm drunk and getting my ass whooped. And I see
really
3
grouchy
BRs
about
in
the
front of
lack
me.
of content, bro. The lack of content is really getting on my nerves. Like, there's like, comparatively, there's like hardly any maps, hardly any game modes, and the customization sucks ass.
All that's gonna be free though, as they like new maps and shit should be free. I can't imagine them having season
I'm
passes.
sure it's gonna be free. I'm just
That'd be dumb if they make a DLC or whatever.
I
don't know. I
thought they were
think
gonna finish up a lot of the multiplayer with the release of campaign, and they didn't even update anything with the multiplayer.
They added some
except
stuff
for,
in
like,
the store.
hotfixes.
Yeah, I would say that you two have much more of an experience with 343, but I wouldn't be so surprised. I don't know, just thinking from an outsider's perspective, because
That's fair.
everybody's all about microtransactions and having you pay for every fucking thing. So I wouldn't be so surprised if they made you pay for shit like that.
That's fair. I mean, can't run it past. And just like you were saying earlier, Marshall, Microsoft may be like, hey, remember when we gave out this game for free? Run up.
Well, no, I don't know. I think they're if all falls according to plan, I would assume that they would make money off of their expansions for the campaign.
If they do that, that'd be great.
And then they're gonna make so much money off of microtransactions anyway. I don't think they'll be charging for maps.
Yeah, because despite everyone being angry about microtransactions, motherfuckers like my dumb ass, show been spending some money on that game. I ain't gonna lie. I've been enjoying it.
It makes sense. It really does make sense. Like,
Yep.
it's a free multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. I understand all that, and I actually prefer it like that, because you get the game for free and you can play for free. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And even though I would like to be able to earn skins, it's not something that I'd be like, yeah, I'm not playing the fucking game.
I've actually
I can't
come
earn a
to the
skin.
realization recently that even though my preference is to have the multiplayer cost $60 and for me to play the game to unlock all the armor sets instead of this microtransaction stuff, but at the same time, the ability for everyone to play this game for free outweighs my preference.
Yeah, and I love the PC crossplay with Xbox. I think that's just gonna make the pool bigger, and that's gonna be fun. I talk a lot of shit about aim assist on that game, but I'm just honestly just drunk and angry all the time when it comes to that.
Every PC player talks shit about aim assist.
And it's so funny too, because it's really not that bad.
It's not.
Thank you, Marshall.
I'd rather say that than be like, hey man, he's fucking cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you fucking
I guess.
use Tweedle sticks, you have to fucking have aim assist, bro. There's no way you're hitting shit.
It's very true, because it's so hard to get the aiming right, and every time I've picked up a controller since then, I'm always like, oh god, this is terrible. I
would just think that if it's such the superior input, and everybody's complaining about it. Why? I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. Like, why wouldn't everybody just play on controller if they think it's that much better?
I'm just saying, I ranked D1 in all my ranked playlists, including controller. Doesn't make no difference what the fuck I use, bro.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Halo God 69, 420. Fuck you. Yeah, I mean, I talk shit about it, but like to be honest, I don't think aim assist is that much of a potency. I think it's there and it's obvious. You can see people testing it all the time, but I don't think it's. We talked about that last week too, in the sense that like, in fairness, a majority of the time when you lose a gunfight in Halo, it's pretty much your fucking fault. Like you know, if you lose, you lose, and it's reliant on gun skill and awareness and whatever. But honestly, like the way those maps are designed, you have to run with the team. You have to team shoot. You have to do that, especially in ranked.
Yeah, no matter what input you're on, you have to have your hand in somebody's back pocket.
Yeah, it's very important. And Dennis, I don't know if you saw, but we were trying, man, and then the grenade spam was real last night. The fucking
Yeah, I saw a little bit.
That was intense,
travesty.
dude.
It was fun though. Yeah, that's a big contributing factor. We were getting stomped last night, but I was having a fucking blast just hanging out with y'all. That should say something.
It's
to
frustrating
the game.
as shit, but you're playing with your boys, so it's like it's really hard not to have fun.
I'd rather do this than play Apex, launch a match, and then immediately die, and then have to relaunch the match again, and then immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw a forum one time where the dude was complaining about respawn times being too long and it takes forever in between deaths and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, because sitting in between deaths, dying all the time because you died, is way more fun than sitting in an Apex lobby waiting forever for a battle royale.
One thing we haven't talked about too that I don't know if you're super familiar with it, Eric, but like I think they said springtime. We're gonna get co-op campaign, which would be cool. It'd be fun to do with some friends. Fuck around. There's a million things we could do with that. But the big thing for me is we'll get Forge and the like custom maps, custom game modes. Back in the day in Halo 3 and all that, buddies and me, we would make these big ass long race tracks, throw on some mongooses, and have a race while somebody, shit.
I've seen some videos of custom games. They look fun as shit. So I'm all for that.
Where it gets boring, like, because the Master Chief Collection was getting boring for us for a while. And that's what me and Marshall and a few of our friends do is we just go throw in other custom games and just go do whatever they had listed. And that's how you can kind of spice it up. And like the community has a great way and creative imagination and making it fucking stupid. And now that I'm an adult, I'm thinking of all the drinking games I can play doing this. Oh my God. Oh,
that's
dude.
dangerous.
I know, but like I don't know. Did you ever play Griffball in Halo?
No, but I've seen some gameplay.
Where everyone has the gravity hammer and there's a ball they're trying to get and dunk on the other team. Like like we could play drinking games. Like if someone scores, the other team drinks. The drinking game possibilities with Griffball would be I'm an adult now. I just had this epiphany. I'm fucking in it. That's something we're doing on stream.
We can do like custom game stuff. I want y'all to know.
Well, yeah, we can, but I'm talking like Forge, like crazy shit.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Yeah,
I'm talking like Griffball and shit would be great, or the mongoose races would be great.
Even the simple things that I've seen on custom games on Infinite look kind of fun. Like where
we could play like Duck Hunt and stuff.
What's the one with the sniper and everybody like runs around? Is that Duck Hunt?
That's Duck Hunt. Yeah.
Okay, that looks fun as shit.
We could do that.
Hilarious. Yeah.
I saw one where everyone turned up the gravity and turned up the speed, and everyone was just jumping really high and super far and falling off the map by accident. Yeah. Like shit like that would be cool. I'm 100% down to do stuff like that. And where it lacks in the boring parts, we could definitely throw in our custom games and get. Because we can get everyone in our communities to throw down too. Marshall's got people, I got people, and you got people. It'd be fucking dumb. I'm all for it.
It'd be fucking dumb.
I'm so about it.
Stupid.
I was telling her like the drinking games that we could do, man. Oh my God, we could do like all kinds of stupid shit. I'm gonna have to start thinking about that. We're gonna have to start planning, start coming up with dumb nights like that. That sounds fucking amazing. Also, what is everyone drinking? Is anybody drinking tonight? I'm drinking a nice Pinot. I'm a Pinot. It's box wine. I'm just playing.
It ain't about to spill it. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm drinking wine as well.
I fucking love wine. That's usually my drink of choice for the pod. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very bougie.
You just drink it so fast.
Yes, and it
gets the job done.
Hits right at home. I love Drunk Eric because Drunk Eric gets so goddamn loud. It's so fucking fun to me, dude.
It's hilarious.
Fuck!
I get so mad, dude.
I'm so goddamn sick of this shit. This is my fucking favorite.
Because I'm just picturing like the kids that I'm playing against, dude, and it infuriates me.
The quote of the night was, "Oh, these kids are sweats."
Oh yeah,
it's shitters. They're sweats. They're fucking virgins, and it all got said for sure.
So I guess we could switch gears on our next subject for the last 20 minutes or so. We talk music. We talk music a lot. I wanted to shout out some huge tours that I'm looking forward to going to. It got announced recently. Me and Dennis were fucking hyped as fuck about this the other day. Me and Dennis talked about Knock Loose on their new tour with Kubakan, Movements, and what was the other band? Koyo.
I think like Koyo, yeah.
Koyo. Yeah, I'm super fucking stoked for that lineup. And the whole purpose of Knock Loose doing this tour is to promote the EP. And probably
the Fabric of Life.
Probably play from front to back, and I cannot fucking wait. And the first date on the tour is near me. Goddammit.
I saw that on the tour poster.
Stoked.
I was like, was it Knoxville?
Yeah, no, Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bought my tickets, and it's not at the end, which is a small venue. It's at a pretty big like auditorium style venue. I checked the capacity. Capacity's like 1,500.
That's a crazy lineup, though, dude. That's dangerous.
I'm very scared. And
there's gonna be
I'm
body
waiting to get
bags.
paid so I can buy my fucking tickets ASAP. Because
I'm afraid it's gonna sell out.
I'm sure you are, Dennis.
Yeah, the date by
Dennis
me,
is
where
like-
it's gonna be by me, is like close to my girlfriend's date, so she wants to go to like celebrate
Fuck.
for her birthday.
Yes.
Nice.
I bought mine. I bought me and Taze already.
Dennis.
I'm in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. You already know.
I'm very excited because also there's rumors that Kubla Khan is going to drop a record in February. Usually they have a tendency to drop a single or two and then boom. They always do early in the year. They've done it for the past like 3 releases now. So I'm thinking we'll get something in February
they'll
or
definitely
March.
play some fucking new shit if so.
Is that normal for them though? They don't promote it a few months ahead.
I think they
do they just drop it out of nowhere usually?
I think with Absolute they released they released what was the name of the song? It's the one with the white background, Dennis. I'm blanking right now. Self Destruct. They released that, and then they released one more track, and then they released the music video for Self Destruct, and then the album came out, and they just teased photos and stuff on their Instagram with the white background with the red letters, and then they just dropped it. Because I remember being like, "Oh fuck, this is incredible that the album's out." So I'm hoping that if they do that, I'm in it.
I don't like it when bands do that, when they release the track and then they release the music video. I don't know why.
I think it was something like that. I could be wrong.
At the same time.
I could be wrong, but I want to say that's roughly around that time.
Maybe in that particular situation, but bands do that all the time. They release singles like a week before and then they drop the music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes more sense to just drop the whole thing at the same time, but
it's hard to wrap my head around that one.
I was about to say it makes more sense for small bands who can't afford it, maybe. But
yeah.
If it's bands like that, if they drop a single and then the music video like a couple of days later, that doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, it's.
And then we got lucky enough to see Spite drop their new music video. I recorded a reaction to it. I'm super fucking stoked. Made to Please was so good.
Gross.
The music video was gross. Like, real talk.
So sick.
It was fucking sick. Amazing. I like that they kind of switched their style up a little bit. It sounded more melodic and like death metal to a certain degree. Like I was all about the shit. Like it just had
it sounded melodic.
I thought it was like
it had
more
of
a rougher.
Riff in it.
No, I'm talking like Darius's vocals in general.
Beats and breakdowns.
For me, it I don't know, it came off a little bit more aggressive from them. Like a lot of their shit's been mean, don't get me wrong. And but I feel like Darius's style and his voice was different. I don't know, it could have just been me on my impression of it, but it just sounded different.
I think it's just as aggressive. It's hard to get more aggressive than their previous releases.
I don't think Darius changed much, just the band behind them. They put a lot more effort into their musicianship. In my opinion.
I was very much just taken away by just the overall presentation. Everything was hitting me all at once, and it was just so my initial impression. And as much as I've listened to it now, I love the like evil laugh in the middle of the track, and then the breakdown. I mean, let's
talk about that because you know where that's from.
No,
Dennis and I were talking about
have
this.
No idea actually.
It's from Princess Bride, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, and I knew that immediately when I heard it. I said it in my fucking video. I was like,
that
dude, this
from the intro as well?
No, not in the intro. But
just
that laughing clip in the middle is from Princess Bride. And I was like,
fucking dope.
I mean, it's cool, but I mean, does that fit?
I guess it don't fucking matter.
It's an amazing
if you don't know where it's from, it fits.
I mean,
but if you know what movie it's from,
you gotta be a specific person, I guess, to just like, I know where that fucking laugh is.
I like movies, dude. I told you.
You're the one who knows all this about Princess Bride, I guess.
Man,
I guess
that's crazy.
That's what I was thinking. It's like maybe that they're like, oh, these fucking losers, millennials won't know where this is from. We can get away with this.
I've seen the movie,
Fuck these guys.
But I never
noticed
binged
immediately. I was like, out of all the evil laughs of movies that you had to pick from, you chose that one.
It
Hey,
might
I
have
wonder
fit the
where
tone.
the scream comes from. Job for a Cowboy. Was it Entombment? What scream
yeah,
is that?
Entombment of a Machine. That's the song, right?
Yeah,
I can't remember where the fuck that came from.
I've always wondered.
Was it a film? Maybe they just recorded that. Maybe they just had one of their
maybe it was
girlfriends be like,
just
"Hey."
him. No, it was him.
That's fucking goofy. Has anybody else? Have you guys checked out any other new stuff? Dennis showed me In Heart's Wake's Dogma last night too, and with Loki from Alpha Wolf. Fucking fantastic track too. That really fucking
I
took me.
posted that one today.
You did? Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, the reaction. Yeah.
I ain't been on YouTube
Yeah,
today.
I mentioned too. It's like I say it all the times all the time in my streams, but it's the bar for music is so high. Like nothing in that song popped out to me, and I was like, "This is fucking crazy." But I also mentioned like it's out of the realm of possibility. You can't have something be 100% perfect 100% of the time. So
True. Yeah.
sometimes it's okay. It's okay to just get like quality bangers that don't have to knock your socks off or whatever.
And
They're
I
just
thought
solid.
I thought Loki was a good addition to that. I think that fit really well. I think that dynamic was really solid. I thought that
I think
was
it's pronounced
it
Lochi.
worked. Lochi? I always like saying
I think it's
Loki.
Loki.
Okay, we're getting
Or
real
Loki.
crazy. I like Loki. That sounds cool.
Loki does sound cool.
I thought that was a really good balance of the two. I thought that was pretty solid.
Did you guys know? Did you guys know if it's certain members or it was a collective thing between both bands? Because I never figured that out.
Because in the description it just says featuring Alpha Wolf.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
was it
maybe-
both bands or certain members from both bands?
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
That's something
Because that's weird.
wanna
Because
look into.
I've been seeing other bands do that now. Like instead of just saying like
The
like
vocalist,
Tala, with Tala's newest song, the Vanilla Pace, they just they didn't say each vocalist's like name. They just put like the bands they're from, and I don't think it was like a mix of 4 bands in that song.
Yeah.
I think
And those are the
Illinois
only
does that
differences
a
you can
lot.
pick out.
Yeah.
As vocalists, you can't. You don't know who's playing the instrument. unless
There's
you see it.
nothing.
exactly.
There's nothing in the description. It just says featuring Alpha Wolf. I'm looking on the YouTube just to see.
Well, and you know, a lot of slam bands do that too. I think like a guitarist would like shred a solo or something for them and like just splat the whole band name on it or
Oh.
something.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Eric, In
Interesting.
Heart's Wake is on tour right now in Australia with Thornhill and Gravemind.
That was dope.
That's fucking
I
dumb.
A month ago, I would have been excited for that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I just think that I don't know. Shut up. I was trying
But
to.
would you have
I'm
actually
still
gone,
sad.
Eric?
Fuck no.
I'm trying to cater to you.
I'm still sad, dude. I'm still sad for that last release.
Oh, really, man?
I'm still picking up pieces of my heart off the ground. Dude.
Fuck. I'm still just
So
finding them here and
depressing.
there.
Aside from a lot of that, which I don't know, it always baffles me that you're not really into a lot of other genres. Do you have like pop punk bands or any other kind of bands that you're into?
So fuck no. Look at that face.
I know. I'm really
Yeah,
just
so
trying to
pop
get to know.
punk.
I'm just trying to see like you have pop punk. I see you on Snapchat constantly singing to other shit. That's not deathcore. You sing Mariah Carey or what was it, Jessica
yeah.
Simpson the other
Oh
night.
yeah.
Oh no, it's all coming out.
Yeah. But I'm saying
Yeah.
like I don't know. I've been on a Wu-Tang kick lately. I opened up my stream to fucking Wu-Tang last night. It was fucking awesome.
I just now got around to listening to Humanity's Last Breath, latest
Ooh,
album.
they're fucking fire.
What
dude.
was the track you played? Also,
good.
what was the track you played, Marshall, that turned my power off last night, little bitch?
Slow Torture Puke Chamber.
I was
something like
fucking vibing, and power just shuts off. And I was just like, motherfucking Marshall,
During like, one
ruined
of the
my
best parts
shit.
of the song too. Like I was
Yeah.
into it too.
I was
The band
bummed.
is called Parasistic Ejaculation.
Jesus
Love
fucking
it.
Christ.
Love it.
Yeah,
That's
I've,
fucking hilarious.
I've
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Parasistic Ejaculation.
Yes.
Parasitic?
Parasitic, I guess. Parasitic.
Parasitic.
That makes a little more sense.
Jesus.
I actually have a sticker by them that's signed. I love
No
them.
shit. God damn, that's fucking hilarious.
What was the other one? How do you say that? Traumatomy? Or how do
Oh,
Oh,
Trauma
God.
Tommy. Yeah.
Traumatomy? Feeding
Traumatomy?
organism was.
Trauma Tommy.
I don't know how to fucking say it. It was gross too. Jesus
It was
Christ.
fucking filthy.
A lot of the, I don't know. I've been trying to delve more into like black metal and death metal and stuff like that, and try to get more into it. And I'm steadily getting into more and more bands that I kind of like. I just don't know exactly what I'm looking for, so I'm constantly just listening to like my custom playlist that it makes for you on Spotify and shit. just trying to find new shit. But aside from that, like lately, I've been glued to Wu-Tang and the new Spite track. Oh,
This is something that surprises people when I tell them. But I can't do the fast paced shit like death metal in a lot of deathcore. I can't do it. There has to be some rhythm.
okay.
There doesn't even have to be melody.
That's
Just
really all I listen to is fast as fuck. Like
yeah, I can't do that stuff, man. When the whole song's a blast beat, I can't get with it.
I love
I
that.
need something to break it up in there.
That's something I definitely would love to see for you two is because I know Marshall plays guitar and I know you do every fucking thing, Eric. But I would love to see you guys collab on a song in the future. I'm not trying to force anything. I would love to see.
Yeah.
I would love to see two different takes and styles slap together and see what y'all do. That'd be really cool.
That's how you make the best music right there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting for sure. It's the mixing nightmares that I fucking hate. I hate getting stems from people and then having to all import it into my DAW and then sit there for 2 hours trying to line shit up. It's just, it's always a fucking nightmare. But I do like. There's a few people that I really want to collab with. But it's just, it's the logistic side of things that always
Like who would be
makes me
somebody you
lose
would love
my
to
boner.
Okay. Who would you love to collab with?
Cadence. She's actually a really good musician. She's
I
in my
think
Discord. She hops in the streams a lot.
she just
she's a
joined
lot for
mine.
me too.
She just joined
What's up?
mine recently. She joined mine recently. And,
Yeah, she's great.
checked out a few streams. She's extremely talented. That would be awesome.
Yeah, she's really good. It'd be fun to collab with her. There's a couple dudes on YouTube that have hit me up. I can't remember their names, but they don't do the reaction stuff. They just do like covers and shit like that. But they wanted to do something together.
That's fair.
I mean, it would be cool. It's just like I said, the logistic side of things, because I'm sure, like always, it's gonna fucking fall on me, and they're gonna be like, okay, let me send you the stems. And I'll be like, oh man, don't make me mix this.
Pain.
I know. Yeah, I'm still just bitching.
Fun
No
fact
surprise there.
that I did want to shout out towards the end. Currently in the music commentary realm where we sit at in our podcast in Apple, we are placed 103, which I think is commendable. I just got that email today from the little podcast status thing. We're placed 103 in the music category, which I think is pretty fucking rad. Even though we don't really talk a ton of music.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
We don't talk a
but,
ton
yeah.
of music. Well, I mean, it's cool to see our ranking as a new pod. I mean, hey, there's a lot of people doing this shit, and I guess some folks kind of like listen to us.
I guess.
I mean, whatever. I thought it was a cool fact, but whatever. Fuck you guys.
No, that is cool. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but if you're excited about it, let's fucking go, baby.
I don't know how many other people are in the podcast category, but I thought that was a cool number, and I was like, hell yeah, we in there.
Where are we? 103?
103 in the music commentary podcast.
Okay, there's probably 104 then.
At 100, yeah, 104, 105. Pain. God. We are dead last, god damn it.
Almost. You're second to last. I'll take it.
Yeah, man, the music industry is getting me excited yet again with new shit, and my favorite quote from Eric is like, there's no shortage of good music right now, and there's a lot of fun shit getting ready to come out. And I would love to do in the future, maybe when we do more live stream podcasts, we could sit here and actually maybe watch a video or something, or showcase something that we're all really interested in, or check out some stuff together. Not necessarily in a reaction kind of way, but more in a breakdown. Let's talk about some musical composition or something like that. I don't know. Something of that nature. I think that'd be really fun to do. And I know we talk about getting more guests on here, and I'm super stoked about January and February. I think we're going to have some really cool guests on the pod that we can showcase their talents and get to know them more. Me and Dennis had a lot of fun doing it in the past, and I look forward to getting with you degenerates and making someone feel slightly uncomfortable as we yell at them and talk about mowing grass and cooking.
Yeah, let's not do that anymore.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, let's keep those on the back burner.
We'll save it for our normal drunk wine nights, Eric. It'll be okay. We can yell at each other on our own time. That's fair. I don't really have much else. I think with music, it's going in the right place. And I think with gaming, I think we're getting more out of Halo and a whole bunch of other fun things. Anybody have any closing arguments? Closing things they want to talk about? Oh, shit. I dropped something. Fuck. Sorry. Go on. Does anybody have anything else they want to briefly discuss?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
I'll see you fuckers on ranked at some point soon.
Yeah, we'll get back into it. We'll have some more shit going on.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah.
When is the what?
Next Sunday is the 19th. so it won't even be Christmas.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get another week of podcasting in, and then we'll probably take a break for the holiday. Let everybody enjoy their Christmas. Get right back into it the following week, and it'll be some fun. We should do some more live streams every now and then too. I don't know if anyone's in chat if they want to ask us any questions or do whatever. I'm all for it. I don't care. Whatever. Joey's just been in here yelling at us, which has been fun.
Yeah.
Joey's just been going
been giving us shit. No,
mainly me.
mainly me.
Hyperbolic
No, not me.
shore
Mainly
chamber is kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, Joey. You fucking degenerate. I hate it. Raking is useless. It's good for your yard to leave the leaves. Okay.
Hey, he's sitting here talking about yard work is boring conversation, but my chat was popping off for it.
Joey
It's
just
one guy
yelling it.
Joey was popping off.
He's like, yeah,
like,
fuck yard work.
Was
Yeah,
not
he's
having
like,
it.
Dude,
Yeah.
yard work is just a good conversation.
We'll have a separate podcast for that. No.
no.
Yeah.
Quick shout outs, and then we can be on our way. If you guys like what you hear, if you like what you see, you can come check me out on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/xsuperherojoex. I stream every Thursday, every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. We do a lot of degeneracy and a lot of drinking, and we got a lot of other dumb green screen stuff. It is a word, Eric. You know what? I'm gonna interrupt you during your plug. Just wait. No, a lot of dumb green screen shit that I have planned that I'm very much looking forward to. Can't wait. So come hang out and check us out on my stream. You're on Marshall stream now. Well, if you guys are watching this live, you're on Marshall stream. But Marshall, you want to plug anything?
Chiplet6 everywhere. Instagram, Twitter. Where am I streaming? Twitch.
Where
Hit
am
me
I?
up.
All right, old man Eric, get
Slide in his DMs.
slide out
Yeah.
in the DMs.
What?
You
Oh
wanna
yeah,
plug
don't watch
anything?
my shit.
He
Yeah.
does this
Don't
every
do it.
time. God, watch.
Don't watch it.
Watch
It's boring
Eric
as fuck. Don't
at
do it.
Ekis Colts.
I don't do anything. It's just forget about it.
EQUISCVLT, bitch. Go
He's
hang
lying.
out on
That's
Twitch.
not it.
Go kick it with the beautiful boy. He might show you his legs if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Oh lord.
Yeah, if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, maybe.
Hey,
Oh,
that's the
Lord.
move. It's all exclusive leg content. Oh my god. And then Dennis, you want to plug yours? I always like plugging yours. I just want to know that Dennis blows up on Instagram because of the podcast. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh no. No, just what it is, 98.
What it
is.
Oh god. Thank you guys so much for checking us out on the pod and on the live stream. If you guys been hanging out on the live, I appreciate y'all. We'll check you guys out next week. We love you. Slam Dance Podcast. Explosive transitions.